Alright, me and Chase Burcher and Momolu Sherif, Chapter 21 Rec Sports for
the Bears. Some history about recreational sport. Technological innovations definitely prompted citizens to seek diversions.
So now technology is improving, so people are learning new things about the world. This is an important bulletin. Public attitudes change from Puritan ethics to valuing recreation sports. So like, Puritan ethics are like, you work hard every day and that's how your life becomes fulfilling. But now people are starting to realize that people need to have fun and they need to be able to grow as an individual. They need to be outdoors and having a little bit of fun.
And a number of developments helped expand and formalize recreation, which basically means the sports are actually becoming more formalized and just like backyard sports.
Continuing, people are moving out of the suburbs into the urban areas, so now people are, as you're going to see pretty soon, parks are going to start advancing and people are going to have more courts and outside, more time to play, more time to work hard.
The format of rec sports, social and religious institutions such as the YMCA and YWCA organized in local cities.
And we all know that the YMCA is still, it's just called the YMCA now instead of the women's one. They're just combined in one. But they all are together now. Like, I'm sure a lot of you have been to the YMCA before. And we all know President Grant, who's on the 50, if you didn't know that. He convinced the federal government to establish Yellowstone as the first national park. Has anybody ever been to Yellowstone? It's a really nice place to go visit for your vacation.
The National Park Service was created by Theodore Roosevelt in 1916, which preserved seashores, historic battlefields, and wildlife areas.
So now, people are really getting into it now from this bullet point. People are exploring outdoor recreation sports. Now you have kayaking when you go to seashores and historic battlefields just to explore, to see like the nation's history.
By the end of the 20th century, the recreation movement had created formal organizations in form of local clubs and national associations devoted to recreation.
Which is the same, like the JCC and the YMCA. I love the JCC back at home. The industry is so diverse it became fragmented into specific and certain activities. So
one of them is community-based, which means participants are united by common interests at the local level.
So like the JCC, like they're all Jewish. Well, we started off as Jewish, but everyone goes to the JCC now. But just a nice rec center, play basketball, go swimming, and lift weights, just to bring together the community.
Another one is the public recreations. This reaches beyond the local level to the state and federal agencies.
So like Yellowstone, with the nation, with the government creating national parks and stuff like that.
And the final one is military recreation. It is the mission is to the fitness and military readiness of personnel.
Which is, you've ever been in Ping, we have that rock climbing wall that's actually established by military recreation missions. Just to like, if you want to try it out. Industry format continued.
Outdoor recreation attracts those who enjoy natural environments in different seasons.
Which everyone does. So when you go snowboarding in the winter, or in the spring when you want to go whitewater rafting, which is actually not too far away from here in West Virginia, about an hour and a half. If you ever want to check that out.
University outdoor programs provide excellent opportunities for students to participate in a variety of outdoor activities and develop leaderships, just like intramurals and club sports and things like that.
Anybody here been involved in club sports here? They're pretty fun. Kind of expensive for how many games you play though, but it was pretty fun. I thought. I can't wait to play club softball this spring. It's going down.
Therapeutic recreation uses recreational activities to improve a person's physical, emotional, and mental health.
That's pretty self-explanatory. Challenging issue. A fundamental shift in financing recreation has occurred in the era in which federal, state, and local governments have reduced their shares of recreational budgets, which explains why the club sports are so expensive for how many games you play, because it's really hard to finance and to find funding for them. They don't come cheap.
Managers need to monitor shifting demographic trends to handle continuing financial constraints facing the recreational industry. Career implications for me. As an athletic director, which is what I want to do, I would not be involved in any types of recreational sports, so I would be more involved in schools and more organized sports.
And for me, I want to be a sport agent, and they deal with kind of collegiate athletics, but more on the professional side, or professional athletes constructing their contracts, so I wouldn't really have to fit in the process of recreational sports. But as a father, I would like my kids to be involved in recreational sports at a young age, just to be involved in the sport industry.
That's it.
That's all she wrote.